Pico Production would like to outline the programs for 2022. In the beginning of January, we will still do our school shoes run, where we'll be starting in Rustenburg. We'll end up in Pomfret. That will be Rustenburg, line up to Mafikeng, Sitlachule, Stella, Freiburg, Taung, Khanyisa, Morokweng, Bonabona, Tosca, Bray, Pomfret, and many more. And the reason why we're doing that is because we have discovered that it's very important for us to be the first to step in assisting kids that are not able to go to school because of a very simple thing such as school shoes and sanitary pads. It's a program that has been there. It's a program that Pico Production has implemented and will continue implementing as it goes, and will be growing and growing and growing in terms of giving back to such aspects as we go. We also are aware that every year we do have situations where kids are having difficulties to get into the university, either because they do not have the funds to pay for the registration, but they did very well when they were doing matric. Either is a child from a single parent where you find that the mother struggled already to be able to put the child into school, and now that the child did well, the child needs to go to university, so they want to quit because of financial support. We have issues, for example, where you find that the child has been in school and now both parents passed on and they cannot continue being at school because of financial constraint. So us as Pico Production will still come in and boost where we can, as we were doing previously. We'll continue assisting in terms of school fees. We'll continue assisting in terms of registration. We are not able to do it in a big scale because you must remember that the funding of funds of Pico Productions are funds that are coming from Pico Mass Production and from Pico Production grouping. For other activities that we do, such as construction, entertainments, events, you name it, rental of properties, and so forth. So from those is where we then take the profit, and we take our profit, we share it with the vulnerable ones and our loved ones that we think that tomorrow they will be able to come back and invest back into Pico Production. So we are assuring those students that are willing to go to school, not to go to school for the sake of going to school, but to go to school and do well and represent us well and make us be proud of where we're putting our money. Our doors will be open. We are actually going to be available from the first week of January until the end of February to be able to assure that we do the first phase of our plan. Our plan on the first phase is to assure that kids are back at school and kids are covered to be in school. We will also extend our support on those kids that will be needing school uniform. We will extend our support on those kids who maybe will need extra financial support to be able to push their program in terms of being at school, to buy stationaries and so on. We will be available for that. Our budget is not much, but I believe we can share. Our second phase will be for us to be able to concentrate into the June program, where in the June program we'll be focusing mostly onto winter outfit for kids, and we'll also be focusing, for example, onto programs that we've always been doing in Mafikeng, like cleaning our community, making sure, especially in the area of Northwest, because of previous aspects that happen, we find our kids going to school or the entrance of the school, we are dumping things there that actually can create sickness to our kids. We will come forward, we will be doing our cleaning campaign, we will be pushing for the cleaning campaign, especially where we know it's suitable for our own kids, and making sure that everything is 100%. We will be doing our masquerade party. Our masquerade party, we will be looking in terms of 2 sections, but I believe we will be focusing mostly into the gala dinner, because the activity aspects where we have to have a bigger gathering of numbers are a bit of a problem in our country, and we will have to abide to the regulation as government said. And for us not to complicate issues, or for us not to implicate ourselves into things that can actually affect others, therefore we thought it would be important for us to focus on the gala dinner as priority. Pico Production is currently in partnership with other organizations, where we would also extend our programs into the Music Award. We will call it the Northwest Music Award. It will be something that never happened in the Northwest. It will be something that will be able to assist everyone, especially the upcoming artists, especially those that are planning to be an elevated artist, DJs, actors, and so forth. We will be having our office open and available for everyone to be able to do what is best. Together, we can change the planning of our province. Together, we can make our province the best province ever. Together, we can make, and we can together make sure that our artists are not only known locally in our province, but we can expand the program for them to be in the US, in Europe, and other places that we can think about. Those are programs that we have. We will not forget about the GBV program. We will not forget about the AIDS Day program. We will not forget about the cancer program, and we will not forget about the Do Care of a Child program, because those are programs that has been implemented by us, and we will make sure that it continues. We will have a session of a prayer where we are extending to everyone and say, please, let's join hands and make sure that we can have a massive prayer for our province, for our teachers, especially for those teachers that has been affected in difficult times of the pandemic and other such type of abuse that ever happened in the schools and other places. Let's be one, and let's make sure we are one team. I thank you.